It's this massive blue world that covers most of our planet. And for all of human history, it's both fascinated us and, let's be honest, kind of terrified us. But for a place that's so familiar, the ocean is still the biggest unsolved mystery we have.
Just think about that for a second. 70% of our home is this completely other world. It's this living, breathing system that runs our weather, our climate. Our very survival depends on it.
And yet, for how important it is, the huge majority of it is a total unknown. It's like a giant blank spot on the map of our own planet.
And that is the big question, isn't it? Why? In an age where we can send rovers to other planets and get information instantly, why does the ocean get to keep so many secrets?
Okay, so where do we even begin to unpack this mystery? Well, the first and maybe the most staggering reason is just the ocean's sheer mind-boggling size. It's a scale that's almost impossible for us to really wrap our heads around.
This is the number that just stops you in your tracks. Over 95%. Get this, we have better, more detailed maps of Mars and the Moon than we do of our own seafloor. That is just a wild reality to think about.
And I love how this slide puts that number into perspective. It's like if our mission to understand the ocean was some kind of giant video game, we've barely finished the tutorial level. The entire rest of the game, the main world, is still out there, completely undiscovered.
So let's get to the next piece of this puzzle. Because it's not just about how wide the ocean is, it's about going down, way, way down, into a world where the sun has never shined.
Sunlight, the thing that powers most life on Earth. That's a luxury the deep sea just doesn't have. It only gets about 200 meters down. After that, you're in the twilight zone, where the light just fades away. And once you pass 1,000 meters, you're in the midnight zone. It is a world of absolute, permanent black. And what that means is actually pretty simple, but it's huge. Our main tool for exploring the world, our eyesight, is completely useless down there. We literally have to learn to see with sound, using tech like sonar to paint a picture of what's out there, one single pulse at a time.
But it's not just the darkness, right? That's the thing. As you go deeper, the weight of all that water above you creates this immense bone-crushing pressure. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, it's over 1,000 times what we feel up here. So to picture that, imagine 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of each other, all resting on you. It's an environment that would instantly obliterate any person or machine that wasn't built for it.
So, if it's pitch black and the pressure is insane, what could possibly live down there? Well, this is where the secrets get really, really interesting. Because life, as they say, finds a way.
With no sun, life just went ahead and created its own light. It's called bioluminescence. There are countless creatures in the deep sea that make their own light to hunt, to talk to each other, to defend themselves. It's this silent, living light show happening in the middle of this vast, crushing darkness.
Think about these conditions: total darkness, insane pressure, freezing cold, and barely any food. It's like a forge for evolution. It's hammered life into some of the most bizarre, most alien-looking creatures on our planet. And you know what the craziest part is? We've only seen a tiny fraction of them. For every weird new animal we find, scientists think there are thousands more we can't even begin to imagine.
But the ocean isn't just holding secrets about life. It's also the world's biggest museum. It preserves moments from our own human history in a way that nowhere on land ever could. And this just shows you the sheer volume of history that's sitting on the seafloor. From old trading ships and pirate vessels to the wrecks from World War II and even modern shipping containers. The bottom of the ocean is basically a timeline of human history.
And here's the irony. The very things that make it so hard for us to explore, the cold, the dark, the lack of oxygen, those are the perfect conditions for preservation. These wrecks are time capsules, just holding on to secrets about our own past, waiting for someone to read them.
So we've looked at the scale, the depth, the history. But what if we've been asking the wrong question this whole time? What if the ocean isn't keeping secrets from us at all?
Maybe it's all about perspective. The ocean isn't some locked vault, actively hiding things away. It's a frontier. A vast, challenging, beautiful frontier that we are only just now starting to build the right tools to explore. The secrets aren't being kept from us. They're just waiting for the next submersible, the next robot, the next curious person to venture into the deep. And the most exciting part? We have no idea what we're going to find. What new creatures, what lost history, what new understanding of our own planet is just sitting there in the silent, patient dark.
The greatest exploration on Earth has really only just begun.